everyone, and welcome to my Home and Away news. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 7 Little Johnstons. Liz Johnston reveals parenting struggles as little person. 7 Little Johnstons cast member Liz Johnston recently opened up about parenting struggles as a little person, as she and Bryce Bolden take care of Leighton Bolden. So what did she say about the issues that she has faced as a new mother? 7 Little Johnstons, Liz Johnston and Bryce Bolden, became first-time parents. As 7 Little Johnstons fans have seen in TLC scenes, with the arrival of baby Leighton Bolden, Liz Johnston and Bryce Bolden became parents for the first time. This comes with a huge learning curve, as Liz and Bryce have had to adapt to this new reality. Also in 7 Little Johnston scenes, Liz moved back home prior to the arrival of baby Leighton. So it's a full house with their family of 3, along with all of the other 7 Little Johnston's family members who also live at home. So far, it has certainly been an all-hands-on-deck approach when it comes to looking after the baby. When you are a parent for the first time, that in and of itself comes with a major learning curve. However, in Liz Johnston's case, not only is she adjusting to being a parent for the first time, but she is also a little person who is now raising an average-sized daughter. So this certainly ups the degree of difficulty considerably. Recently, Liz opened up about what it's like as not just a parent, but also the struggles of parenting as a little person. So what did Liz have to say about her experience so far? According to Liz, random people invading her personal bubble has been the hardest thing about having a baby as a little person. Liz said, "That's just been the most kind of hard part to deal with, because just people who just don't have that respect to hey, just come up and ask, and not just bombard your personal bubble. That's been the hardest thing." With Leighton Bolden still very young, she is at an age where she cannot fully perceive that her mother is a little person. However, according to Liz, she knows that this is a conversation that she will eventually have to have down the line. Liz Johnston went on to add, "It's just her understanding. Why are people looking at my mom like that? Why are people coming up? I think that's going to be kind of a little bit of the struggle, is when we have to explain to her that mommy's different from you because of this reason. But we will make sure that she grows up knowing that everybody in this world is different." What do you think about what Liz had to say about parenting Leighton? Let us know in the comments below. Life as a first-time mom is never easy. But for 7 Little Johnstons star Elizabeth Liz Johnston, parenting as a little person in an average-sized world has come with a unique set of emotional and physical challenges. In a recent heart-to-heart that has fans rallying around her, Liz opened up about the unexpected realities of motherhood. Everything from adapting her home to confronting stereotypes that still linger in public spaces. Now balancing her busy life with baby Leighton, Liz revealed the vulnerable truth behind the Instagram-perfect pictures. It's not always pretty. "There are days I cry in the bathroom," she admitted in a recent episode of the hit TLC reality show. "Not because I don't love being a mom, but because some days I feel like I'm just not enough." A baby, a breakthrough, and a battle. When Liz and her partner Bryce welcomed baby Leighton into their lives, it was a moment of joy, wonder, and yes, anxiety. As the cameras rolled and fans celebrated the new addition to the Johnston family, Liz found herself juggling sleepless nights and hormonal chaos with the logistical hurdles most new parents never have to think about. Something as simple as putting her in the crib became this weird, emotional obstacle course, Liz shared. "I had to modify the crib, buy step stools, and sometimes even ask for help when I just wanted to do it myself." What many don't realize, she explained, is that baby products are almost always designed for average-height individuals. Changing tables are too high. Car seats feel like wrestling matches. And don't even get me started on baby carriers. I've had to return like 5. Despite the frustrations, Liz emphasized that she's proud of the adjustments she's made. Adaptation has always been part of my life. I've just never had to adapt while holding a crying baby who won't nap. Breaking the mold of motherhood, from a young age, Liz was taught that her height didn't define her worth. But even with a loving, supportive family, the self-doubt still creeps in. As a little person, she's been underestimated, stared at, and questioned by strangers. Experiences she now fears stare at me differently now that I'm pushing a stroller. It's like they're waiting for the other parent to show up, she said. One woman even asked me if I was the nanny. These moments sting, but they've also fueled Liz's mission to raise her daughter in a household built on confidence and acceptance. I want Leighton to grow up knowing that different is beautiful. That strength doesn't come from size. It comes from showing up, every day, even when it's hard. She's also quick to credit her own parents, Trent and Amber Johnston, for showing her what fierce parenting looks like. They didn't just raise us, they empowered us. And that's the energy I'm channeling, even when I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. Bryce's role and the tension of co-parenting. Liz and Bryce have had their ups and downs, and bringing a baby into the picture didn't exactly solve every issue. In fact, it intensified a few. Co-parenting under the same roof has been a crash course in communication and compromise. Bryce has been amazing in a lot of ways, Liz acknowledged. He's hands-on, especially at night when I need rest. But we're both learning on the fly. And sometimes we clash. Fans watched earlier this season as Liz confronted Bryce about feeling like he didn't understand the full scope of her struggles. It's not just the diapers or the bottles, she told him. It's that my body is literally working harder every day. And some days I feel like you don't see that. It was a raw moment that viewers applauded for its honesty. While the couple is still navigating the ever-changing tides of parenthood, Liz insists they're committed to doing what's best for Leighton together. Support, scrutiny, and standing tall. Being a reality TV mom comes with a double-edged sword of public support and online criticism. Liz has faced both in recent months, with social media users weighing in on everything from her parenting style to her postpartum appearance. At first, I let it get to me, she admitted. I'd read comments that said things like, "How can she lift a baby?" Or, "That poor child won't have a normal life." It hurt. But over time, she's learned to tune out the noise and tune into what really matters. Her daughter's giggles, milestones, and growing bond. There's no blueprint for this, she said. But every time Leighton smiles at me or reaches for me when she's scared, I know I'm doing something right. And she's not alone. Liz says the other Johnston siblings, especially Anna and Emma, have stepped up in major ways to help with babysitting and emotional support. We may bicker like all siblings do, but when it comes to family, we're solid. Looking ahead. Parenting with purpose. With season 14 of 7 Little Johnstons continuing to dive into the real-life drama and triumphs of the family, Liz hopes her journey will help others feel seen. There are little people out there who are scared to start families because they think they can't. I want them to see that it's possible, she said. It's hard, it's exhausting, but it's beautiful. She also teased that she's working on a parenting blog specifically for little people, filled with product hacks, encouragement, and personal stories. I didn't have a guidebook, so I'm writing my own, Liz said with a smile. And if it helps just one other mom feel less alone, it's worth it. Final thoughts. In a world that often underestimates people with dwarfism, Liz Johnston is proving that strength has nothing to do with stature. Her parenting journey may be filled with extra steps, both literally and figuratively. But it's grounded in deep love, unshakable grit, and the desire to give her daughter the world.